This is 27-year-old Apello Kagari. She's lived in Britain for over half her life, coming to the UK from Botswana in southern Africa after her mother first moved here. She went to secondary school here, volunteered, did charity work, went to church and worked as a freelance photographer. But for the last 11 weeks, she's been held at Yarl's Wood Detention Centre along with her mother, threatened with deportation to a country she barely knows. We first spoke to Apello Kagari a month ago on this programme, where she described some of the conditions women inside the detention centre were facing and the fact that some were on hunger strike to protest about the way they were being detained. 4 weeks on, and she's being promised a decision on her fate could be imminent. Well, let's speak now to Apello and her mum, Florence Kagari, over the phone from inside Yarl's Wood. And also with us is Apello's friend, Natalie Clarkson. They've known each other for 8 years. Apello, hello, can you hear me okay?
Hi, yes.
Good morning, thank you for talking to us again. You've been inside Yarl's Wood now for nearly 3 months. Do you have any idea how long this detention could last for?
No, we've not been given any indication as to how long we're going to be detained for. Like you said, it's now been nearly 3 months and we're still hoping to be released from detention.
What's it like not knowing when a decision is coming?
It's just really hard, sorry.
That's all right.
There's a fire alarm.
OK. If you need to go, Apello, obviously, please do. If it's a false alarm, stay with us.
We've been going all morning. I think they are just tests.
OK, you think it's a test. OK. Shall we carry on then, Apello? I'll be guided by you.
OK. I don't know if you can hear me very well.
I can. We can hear you, actually. It's actually fine.
OK, that's fine. Yes, so it is quite hard just not knowing what's coming next, and I now have a life here in the UK. I've spent all of my formative years here in a place where actually I don't know.
And why are you being detained? I mean, is the fear that you would go underground while awaiting the outcome of your decision?
I think that's what the Home Office do tend to say, is that actually if we do release you, there's a very strong chance you will just disappear. And what we have said to them is actually, I have such a massive support system and people who will actually make sure that everything is done right and will try and fight my corner to making sure that that's not the case. And actually, I'm the last person really to want to hide.
Is it possible to talk to your mum? Is she there, Apello?
Yes, she is here with me.
Hello, Florence.
Hi, Victoria. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for talking to us.
Yes.
You were the woman who brought your daughter to the UK 13 years ago, so you could have a better life, is what I have been told. Is that the reason? Is that why you wanted to come to Britain from Botswana?
It was one other reason, but the other reason being, if you are not in a good marriage and things are not going back good for you, you are a victim of torture time and again. You've got to find somewhere else where you could, be better life and have, safety there,
And you decided Britain was the place for you?
Yeah.
And what do you think about the fact that you and your daughter have been detained now for 11 weeks?
It is so sad, Victoria, really sad, and I can't really, it's just mental torture. It's so depressing, it's just so hard.
Can you describe the inside of the centre, because most people will have no idea?
To be honest with you, it's a place where you can never wish, not even your worst enemy, to be in this situation at all. It's mentally torturing and depressing, and it's where you are uncertain of your future. It is so sad.
Are you in rooms? Are you in cells? Do you have privacy? Do you?
No, it's rooms, double rooms, like 2 singles in each room. I'm in the family unit with my daughter.
Right. And is it calm? Is it peaceful? Is it noisy? Is it?
It's not noisy. It's quiet because no one is happy. It's not really noisy. It's quiet. It's really quiet. You know.
There's not a great deal of conversation that happens really when you're here, because I think everyone is just in so much despair and just trying to there's no need to have any form of, a happy conversation, because everyone's really in a difficult place and they just don't know what to do. So it's kind of hard to have a conversation that is happy with me.
I understand. Can I read you this statement that we have from the Home Office, Apello and Florence? We do not detain individuals indefinitely. When people are detained, it's for the minimum time possible, and detention is reviewed on a regular basis. We take the welfare of all those in our immigration removal centres very seriously. The UK has a proud history of granting asylum to those who need our protection. Where someone is found not to need this protection, we expect them to leave the country voluntarily. When they do not, we will seek to enforce their removal. Apello, you don't need protecting from anyone in Botswana, do you? Apello contacted when she was detained and then almost deported a month ago, which was stopped at the last minute. What was it like to watch your friend go through that experience?
Gosh, it was terrifying. Yeah, I was out on a Saturday afternoon. I was just kind of doing a bit of shopping, and I got a text from her to say that they were putting them in a van and